Hey, is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
When you've got a good friend that'll stay right by your side. When you've got a good friend that'll stay right by your side. Give her all your spare time, love and treat her right. I mistreated my baby and I don't know the reason why. I mistreated my baby and I don't know the reason why. Every time I think about it, I just hang my head and cry. I wonder, should I better apologize, or would she sympathize with me? Would she sympathize with me? She's a red-headed woman, just as sweet as a girlfriend can be. I may be right or wrong. Well, baby, it's your opinion, and I may be right or wrong. Well, watch your close friends and your enemies can do you no harm. When you've got a good friend that'll stay right by your side. When you've got a good friend that'll stay right by your side. Give her all your spare time, love and treat her right.
All right. The show is Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin, and our guest tonight is Frank Fotusky. Welcome to the show, Frank.
Thanks, Ralph. Thanks for having me back. I sure do appreciate it.
Yeah, it's been a few years.
It's been a few years, yeah. 2005, I think that was.
So tell us about that song.
Well, it's an old Robert Johnson song that one, I think it has somewhat of a positive slant to it, the way he tries to redeem himself from, being not too kind to his good friend.
Unlike most of his other songs.
But yeah, it's a good one. They're all good. I mean, he only had so many of them, but they're all pretty good.
Yeah, they are. Classic recordings.
Yeah, and what's interesting is when that box set came out, back in, I think that came out in 1989 when they had all that new stuff resurfaced, all the alternate takes. And I was teaching audio recording, and we happened to have this student in the class whose father's name was, or his grandfather's name was Frank Abbey, who worked for Sony, Columbia Sony. And he starts to talk about him, and he worked with Frank Sinatra, worked with all these different people. And then the name sounded familiar, and I looked at it, and he had remastered that Robert Johnson set, plus a whole bunch of the, I think it was Roots and Blues series that Sony was putting out at that time. And the thing is, his grandfather only lived down the street from me. When he had retired from Sony, he was able to bring home a lot of equipment that they had given him, and he set up his basement. And he did all that Sony remastering down in his basement.
Cool.
That was pretty neat. His grandson didn't understand at that time, you know, who his grandfather was and who he worked with, you know, and he was a pretty big deal. Frank Abbey was his name.
Cool. You got to meet him, I see.
I did meet him. Yeah, he came in with his grandson and, you know, perused through the studio that we were teaching out of, and he liked what he saw and talked a bit about a couple of people that he worked with. So it was a good meeting.
Great. What else would you like to play for us?
Well, I know I have a 12-string right there, but I can't sing that low in the key that this tune is in. This is a Jesse Fuller tune. One that's everyone has played it, but it's just a real fun one to play. The San Francisco Bay Blues. I got the blues from my baby walking down the San Francisco Bay, where the ocean liner took me so far away. I didn't mean to make you feel sad, was the best woman that I ever had. Said goodbye, made me cry, I wanna lay right down and die. Ain't got a nickel, ain't got a lousy dime. I'm sitting back here, baby, about to lose my mind. Well, never come back to stay, spend another brand new day, walking with you, baby, down by the San Francisco Bay. Well, sitting here on my back porch, wondering which way to go. Woman, I'm so crazy about, don't want me no more. Catch myself a freight train, 'cause I'm feeling blue. Ride all the way till the end of the line, thinking only of you. Meanwhile in the city, just about to go insane. I thought I heard my baby way she used to call my name. Ever come back to stay, spend another brand new day, walk with you, baby, down by the San Francisco Bay. catch myself a freight train, 'cause I'm feeling blue. Right all the way end of the line, thinking only of you. Well, meanwhile in the city, just about to go insane. I thought I heard my baby way, she used to call my name. Never come back to stay, spend another brand new day. Walking with you, baby, down by the San Francisco Bay. Walking with you, baby, down by the San Francisco Bay.
Yeah.
All right.
So how did you get interested in this music, Frank?
This music, well, grew up watching Hee Haw, and really started out on the banjo. And then my grandmother played piano, and her house was always a piano-centric house, and she was in vaudeville, and actually in Helen Hayes' touring troupe. And then, you know, she met my grandfather, which is good, or I wouldn't be here. And then, but she always kept the piano, and music was always very important. And whenever we got together there, you know, she tried to teach me how to play the piano. My sister took to it. I didn't. It was too logical. And but we used to have she played everything. Show tunes, Tin Pan Alley, blues, you name it. We'd rewrite lyrics to songs and just have a fun time. But then, you know, sharing a room with my brother growing up, you know, he was bringing home, you know, Mike Bloomfield albums and David Bromberg albums, and so that's where I got my introduction to it. It's like, that was a great tune. Then you'd read the liner notes, which you could do then, and like, who's Reverend Gary Davis? You know, who's Blind Blake? So then the process just started happening. You know, I'd go look them out, then find their albums, and just start getting deeper and deeper. And so, wow, that's what you can do with a guitar. You know, I couldn't play piano, but that type of music sounds like a piano on the guitar. So that's how I took to this.
Sounds like a great way to grow up.
Yeah, absolutely it was. It was right over here in, it's not right over here, but North Arlington, around.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, not too far away, but that's where, she wasn't from there, but that's where they ended up settling. They're from New York, upstate New York, and then New York City during the Depression, and they made their way over, I think, in the mid to late 50s, when it was still farmland over there.
Why don't you give us another one?
I will. Let's see what. Let me do a Blind Blake tune. I'm going to the river, baby, I'm gonna jump. I'm going to the river, baby, I'm gonna jump. I once was a wise man, but a woman made me a chump. It sure is funny how far a man can fall. It sure is funny how far a man can fall. When he gets to thinking one woman has got it all. Well, I got me a woman, she's the mean and nagging kind. I got me a woman, the mean and nagging kind. got a special quiver, make a good man lose his mind. Well, my baby threw me out, I started walking down them tracks. My baby threw me out, I started walking down them tracks. Well, I was back on her doorstep, begging her to take me back. Well, I'm going to the river, baby, I'm gonna jump. I'm going to the river, baby, I'm gonna jump. I once was a wise man, but a woman made me a chump.
All right.
All right. Got that last ending lick from that David Barnberg album.
We should tell folks how they can find out more information about your touring schedule and your recordings.
Yeah, you can find out a little bit more about what I'm doing and where I'm doing it at on my, well, you can email me at fotusky@yahoo.com, and then on my Facebook page, if you just go to Facebook and put in Frank Fotusky, I'm sure to pop up. And I maintain that as my website right now. I'm working on my new one, so I don't quite have that yet.
Okay, but people can find out about it.
They can find out
your
about
Facebook
what
page.
Absolutely, on email me or go to that Facebook page.
Good. What are you getting ready for?
Let's see. I'll do this Leroy cartoon. How Long Blues, another staple of the blues, early blues. Baby, how long has that evening train been gone? It's been gone since that blood-red sun went down. Well, I thought I heard a whistle, think I see a train. Deep in my heart there is an aching pain. How long, baby, how long? Well, I looked down them tracks, feeling so sad. I said I lost the best woman Lord a man ever had. How long, baby, how long? looked down them tracks, feeling so sad. I said I lost the best woman, Lord, a man never had. How long, baby, how long? Well, how long has that evening train been gone? It's been gone since that blood red sun went down. Well, how long has that evening train been gone? It's been gone since that blood red sun went down. How long, baby, how long? All right, thank you.
Good one. We've just got about 5 minutes left of the show.
Sure. Want to do a tune together?
Sure.
Let's do it. Do this Blind Boy Fuller tune. Well, picnic kicking today, something I do crave. Picnic kicking today, something I do crave. Well, I got a gal, she's little and low. She used to let me rake her, but you won't no more. Picnic kicking today, something I do crave. I mean it, something I do crave. Well, picnic kicking today, something I do crave. Picnic kicking today, something I do crave. Well, look down the road far as I could see. The boys have a woman and the blues had me. Picnic kicking today, something I do crave. I mean it, something I do crave. Well, picnic kicking today, something I do crave. Picnic kicking today, something I do crave. Ash, ash, baby, sand the sand. Show me a woman that got a back door, man. Picnic kicking today, something I do crave. I mean it, something I do crave. do crave. Well, I got a gal, she's little and low. She's let me shake it, but you won't no more. Picnic kicking today. Something I do crave, I mean it. Something I do crave.
We seem to be running a little bit short of music, and
Well, I could take us out with a little bit of